Hachette Audio presents Love Across Borders, Passports, Papers, and Romance in a Divided World. Written and read by Anna Lekas Miller. To everyone who has ever fought or is currently fighting borders to be with the people that they love. Prologue. An indecent proposal. I had only known Salem for 1 week before I accidentally proposed to him. "You know," I said, flirtatiously perching myself on the edge of his sofa, an IKEA fold-out couch with a quintessential bachelor pad aroma of cigarette smoke and spilt alcohol. "I wouldn't mind marrying someone so that they could have a U.S. passport." In my defense, we had hit it off. A friend had put us in touch when I told her that I was traveling to Istanbul, and I wanted to meet other journalists. According to her, Salem was the guy for all things Syria, a confirmed badass known for filming nail-biting footage of the front lines of the war and for smooth-talking jihadists whenever another journalist ran into a problem. He was a staple of the freelance journalism community, a motley crew of rogue brothers and sisters that drank like sailors and had each other's backs as they dipped in and out of conflict zones. As a young reporter, I was captivated by their courage and camaraderie. Growing up in the United States at a time when the Middle East was thought of as a universal enemy, I knew how important it was to capture the realities of war and show it to the world. Forever wars were justified as patriotism and then forgotten about, as if invading Iraq and Afghanistan didn't inevitably kill hundreds of thousands of innocent people who had nothing to do with the so-called war on terror. I took it personally. I'm Lebanese American on my mother's side, and always felt a little bit closer to the people who were living under the bombs than the people who were dropping them. I started writing because I wanted people to know that these wars weren't over, and that both American intervention and indifference were killing people. I wanted people to give a fuck. Eventually, I became a journalist. It felt like the best way to fuse my writing with my desire to inform and see the world. The minute that I decided that was what I was going to do, I couldn't imagine doing anything else. Now, I had just turned 25 and had come to Istanbul to meet Syrian activists who still believed in the revolution and refugees who had recently escaped conflict zones. I wanted to talk to Turkish anarchists trying to change politics, artists who were inspired by the political changes happening around them, and anyone else who would take the time to have a coffee with me and tell me their stories. Salem was exactly the kind of person that I needed to know. "Let's meet in Taksim," he said, suggesting that we enjoy the city's nightlife. He was calling me from Şanlıurfa, a small city near the Syrian border, better known for grooming hardline Islamists than free-flowing alcohol and all-night parties.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?